What is up, guys? It is MMA Propaholic, and I am back with another breakdown. And I'm going to be breaking down Nikolay Veretennikov versus Francisco Prado. Very shocked I actually didn't mess up the name of Veretennikov. But yeah, guys, I'm going to be individually uploading a breakdown for each fight for UFC 318, and then I'm going to have a guest on later in the week that I'll be announcing on X. So make sure you guys are alerted about that. I'll be dropping my X profile in the description below with my Discord where I drop my bets first. I already have 3 bets on this card. We'll be going over one of them on this fight. And yeah, make sure you guys are following in that as well. And my third party track betting on Bet MMA tips. We have a good slate today for UFC Nashville. Uploaded a breakdown video for that card as well. If you guys haven't looked at that, just go on the channel and you'll see it there. But yeah, guys, let's jump straight into it. We got Veretennikov versus Francisco Prado. And yeah, guys, I'm on Veretennikov here. I like him at dog money, plus 122 on FanDuel. I'd put 1 unit on him. I mean, Francisco Prado, the kid's very tough, and he's got youth on this guy here. He's 12 years younger, but his style is like a car crash fight style, and he's not very good at defending a jab. And that's actually one of Verenikonov's best strikes is the jab. And he has good distance management as well. I don't think Prado's really good on the outside. Saw him struggle against Zellhuber. I know Zellhuber's fast and he's tall, but that's kind of the same thing. I don't think Verenikonov's as fast as Daniel Zellhuber, but he's tall. He's the natural 170er. He's going to look much bigger than Francisco Prado, especially at weigh-ins, and I think he could have some success in the clinch as well. And it's like his last 2 losses, guys. His last 3 losses are Van de Ferd, which is a completely different stylistic fight than what Prado could bring. And Van de Ferd, we know, is heavy on top. He's a better wrestler. And yeah, I don't think Prado has that good wrestling. He kind of goes for the single leg every time. We saw it in the Zaitar fight. And, he couldn't get his Zaitar down. And he was struggling prior to getting that spinning elbow KO. He was losing minutes to all people. I'm in a Zaitar, who's just like not a minute winner. And I'm not saying Verenikov is a good minute winner, but he has 4.7 inches of reach here. He's got 4 inches of height here, and he's the natural 170er, as I said. And he's going to be much bigger, especially in the clinch, where I think he can land a lot of knees to Prado, who likes to engage in the clinch. And yeah, guys, like he kind of just tends to lunge himself into shots, and I think Verenikov could sit on the outside, counter him. And, I think Danny Barlow and Michael Morales both whoop Prado's ass, if I'm going to be quite honest with you guys. Like, in the Morales fight, he was actually able to win the first round and had a pretty good moment in the first 3 minutes. Landed a solid left hook on Morales and landed a good right hand, and he had him backing up. But as we know, guys, Michael Morales, he's one of the top 10 fighters in the division right now, and he's an absolute sniper with straight shots on the outside. And he also had a metric advantage there. And the same thing with Danny Barlow, guys. Like Danny Barlow, he's straight with his punches. He has good footwork. He throws them straight down the pipe. That's not Prado's fight style. So, I mean, I think Verenikov is a pretty solid bet here. He couldn't stop the jab against Zellhuber. He was struggling there. And especially in the last fight against Matthews, he kind of looked like he was slowing down at the end of the second round. Maybe it's because he put the extra weight on. Like, I don't think he belongs at 170, guys. I really don't like the move up for him. You're getting a guy in an underdog price in Verenikov who stylistically, like, I think all 3 of those guys who beat Verenikov beat Francisco Prado. And, we saw Jamie Mularkey out wrestle this guy. Like, Mularkey was looking like a D1 wrestler in that fight and was able to control him. So it wouldn't shock me if Verenikov was able to land some takedowns. He did it in the Gorelli fight on the regional scene. And, he's got a good right hand. He's got a good left hook. He's pretty good in the clinch. And yeah, I think he's going to have better defense here, like especially, and I think he's going to be landing the jab. Prado doesn't really throw any feints. He kind of just lunges himself in, follows with a right hand and the left hook, and just kind of hopes to land the bigger shot on you. He's not a good minute winner, guys. He has every single win inside a distance, and I actually think Verenikov is pretty durable. And I personally thought he could have taken the fight against Danny Barlow. I mean, he won the third round against Barlow. He fought with high volume, but he didn't want to close distance with Danny Barlow because he's dangerous, he's powerful, and he's more straight with his punches, especially on the outside in the smaller cage. So it's hard to just like laterally like cut him off on the cage. And I think he could do that to Prado. I think Prado's going to try to car crash. And I think every time he kind of tries to car crash himself, I think he can get in the clinch. I think he can get controlled on the fence. And Veretennikov could possibly land a takedown here as well and get some control time on the ground. I don't think he should be a plus 120 underdog. I think he should be around like pick him, maybe a slight favorite. Like, I just feel like, like Prado hasn't really proven to me that he's UFC level. I'm not saying that Verenikov has either, but I just don't think he belongs in this division, Prado. I don't like him at 170, especially against a taller guy, much more physical guy, and a guy who has better defense and is pretty good with his jab and is good with his footwork and trains at King's MMA as well. Like, I went on Prado's Instagram. I don't think he's at American Top Team, especially for this camp. Like, I saw him in and I think in Argentina for his camp. So I mean I like Veretennikov here, guys. I'm gonna pick him to win by decision because Prado is durable as shit, guys. Like, the only advantage I really give him here is youth and that I would say he's got a chin. He's tough. But outside of that, like, I feel like every other advantage goes to Veretennikov. I think Veretennikov is pretty underrated. He's just been handed some pretty tough fights, especially at the UFC level, and I feel like this is a fight that he can win, and especially at an underdog price where I think he should be pick him. I feel like he's worth the shot at plus 122. The only thing that does have me a little bit nervous, guys, is the youth. Like, Prado has youth. He's tough as shit. He's going to fight for your money. He's going to be in your face, but that's at minus 140, guys. That's not at an underdog price, and he's usually closing in as an underdog. I mean, he was picking the Otman Zaitar, guys. I don't think Otman Zaitar is a good fighter at all, and that was at 55 as well, and he was losing all the minutes prior to the spinning elbow there. So yeah, guys, the pick is Veretennikov. Picking him to win by decision, and yeah, that's that. So yeah, guys, leave a like, comment below. Let me know what you guys think. We'll discuss the fight in the comments, and yeah, see you guys on the next breakdown.